This is GadgetStop321. In today's video, I'm going to review the pens that I used last week, and I'm going to preview the pens that I have lined up for this next week. Now, I've been using my Sailor ProColor 500 paired with KWZ Standard Grapefruit. Perfect pair. I'm glad I discovered these two. Glad this was suggested to me by one of my viewers, and I love this. I used it for about a week and a half. It ran out of ink Wednesday, and I'm going to go ahead and clean it out and set it aside for this upcoming week, and you'll see why in just a moment. But I've really enjoyed using this for grading. When I ran out of ink in the Sailor, I started using my note-taking pen that I had for just taking general notes, my Kaweco Lilliput that I had inked up with Sailor Gentle Black, another perfect pen and ink pair. Lilliputs are kind of known for hard starting and finicky nibs, but Sailor Gentle Black cured those problems. So I've been very happy with this. The downside of a pocket pen is you put it in your pocket and you forget about it, though. So I've had a couple days this week that the Lilliput didn't end up where I needed it to take notes because it was in a pocket from the day before. So I've been using this thing for 2 weeks. And look how much ink I still have. This is an extra fine nib, so it doesn't go through the ink very fast to begin with, and when you leave it at home in your pocket from the day before, that doesn't help matters. So this is gonna continue to next week. I'm gonna continue using it. I also had a pencil in the lineup this past week. This is the Pilot S20. I love this pencil. It's not a very expensive mechanical pencil. It falls into the drafting pencil category. It's got that long lead sleeve, but it's just a beautiful pencil. I got this in the red. It comes in a red and a brown finish. It doesn't have like a slick protective coating on it. It's just stained wood, so you feel it's fairly smooth. It feels, it just feels like a wood pencil. But I love the curved shape of it. It doesn't have a rubbery grip or anything, but just the shape of the grip just fits my hand perfectly. And I love the matte metal hardware. I just love the way that looks. It's just a pretty pen. It's in the $20 range. Love that clip. It's got, your standard little tiny eraser. Let me see. I can't get it out. Little tiny eraser. I usually have a big eraser that I use with it. But I was doing some curriculum work and writing on little curriculum worksheets that I wanted to be able to erase and make adjustments. So this has been fun to use this week. And my Harry Potter ballpoint that my sister got me for my birthday makes a nice desk pen for adding things to to-do list. And the title of my video last week was I'm content with these pens, and I am. I found 2 perfect pen and ink pairs. I've loved using these, but I've been looking for a nice ink or pen body to use with a Pilot G2 refill. I've used these for years, and the body is just kind of dated. It's not horrible. I have one of these in my checkbook. I use one of these for journals like this Peter Pauper Press Voyager Traveler's Notebook. I love this little Traveler's Notebook, but the paper in it is not fountain pen friendly. And I have several notebooks that I love, but the paper's just not fountain pen friendly, and these G2s are just perfect. I like the 0.7 size because usually those notebooks have wider lines, and I just like the broader, you know. I used to use the 0.5, but 0.7 works best. So I discovered a pen body from Machine Era company. I discovered this company from Mike Madison. I was watching one of his videos and he did an unboxing. Let me get my scissors. Of a twist pen. I think he had backed it on a Kickstarter. Oh, and I just loved the look at it. It was a matte black metal pen, had an orange twist mechanism. But I haven't been able to find, it took Parker refills. And this one, oh man, it's so heavy. This one takes, the one I got takes G2 refills. Okay, let me set this over to the side. This is called the Machine Era Markup, and it will use G2 refills, Pilot G2, and it comes with this, let's see if you can see it, this Schmidt Fineliner refill that I'm really curious about. And so I was gonna just do a quick unboxing. All right. This is I'm pretty sure it's a stainless steel pen. It's got a black DLC or diamond light coating. Man, wow, this is a solid pen. I really like it. It's got a clip. They have models that don't have the clip. I was looking for a click pen, but I think I'm going to be happy with this. It looks like it's got the G2 refill. It came with a G2 refill and the Fineliner refill. And like the Lilliput, the lid screws on the back. Oh, this feels so good. The center of gravity's right there in the crook of your hand. It's heavy, but I don't think it's going to fatigue my hand. I'm liking the looks of this. I might, this diamond light coating, they talk like it's super durable, but I might put a little, maybe, grease on the threads just to keep it from scratching the threads. There's the only branding on it. Let's see. Machine Era, made in the USA. Oh, this is a very simple pen. Let's see, it's got the cap, the grip section, the refill, no spring because there's no click mechanism, and the body. 3 parts, simple pen. And it was $48, free shipping. So I think for a pen of this quality, that's a pretty good deal. And it was $48 for the black diamond light coating, DLC coating. Let me see. You could get a just raw stainless steel for $45, and then there was a brass model for $38. So that pretty good value, I would say. Let me do a quick writing sample. This is getting kind of long with each of these. All right. Get this off to the side. Now, I've got my old Moleskine The reason I have it because it's not fountain pen friendly, and I want to see, I'm going to switch out. I want to see how this Schmidt, I know how G2 behaves on non-fountain pen friendly paper. I want to see how this fine liner behaves. Just take off the cap. All right. So the reason I have it on this page, this is a flare tip marker or flare tip pen, and it writes similar to a flare tip pen. I'll zoom out in a minute and you'll be able to see. Machine Era, really wet writing. I'm concerned this might be bleeding through. Machine Era markup. Okay, put the lid back on this. And let's see how the Lilliput compares to this. Another pocket pen. A little bit of a hard start. All right, but I've enjoyed it. Let's see, my ballpoint pen. A little bit dry to start with, but smooth after that. My Pilot S20 mechanical pencil. Let's see, this is a 0.5, and I think this is probably the HB lid that came with it. So, let's see. These are the 4 pens that I'm planning on using this week. Now, I've got 2 black pens. I like this flare tip marker, but I might use that flare tip for taking notes tomorrow in church. But I think then after that, let me put the lid back on this. I have a purple G2 that I had forgotten that I had. I think this will be my grading pencil for this week. Let's see how this feels. There's no telling how old this refill is. Starts right up. Well, let me see. Yeah, that's nice also. This will probably be my grading pen for this week. All right. That is the lineup for this week. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.